Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we are going to continue into the second part, which is we have finished this part in definite integral. So for this video, we are going to continue into definite integrals, how to find definite integral, and we are going to do finding indefinite integral by using these three methods. Okay, so let's take a look at our notes here. We have definite integral. There are a few properties of definite integrals, as you can see from here. It's just the same as the previous integral, indefinite integral. Just for this part here, this is very important. This one here is very important. Okay, so what is definite integral? Basically, it's just you substitute the value of x. So this is your value of x. X is equals to a, x equals to b. So this one must be less than this one. Okay, so we just substitute this one minus by this one. Okay, substitute b into the function minus with substitute a into the function. Okay, so as you can see from the properties number 5 here, if we have, let's see, if we have integrate 1 3 fx dx plus integrate 3 5 fx dx, this one you can cancel. Okay, then your integral will be equals to integrate 1 5 fx dx. So that is your properties. Okay, so this one is very important. You have to make sure you know how to do these properties. Okay, so let's see example 13. We have given fx, integrate fx is equals to 4 from 1 to 3, and integrate fx from 3 to 8 is equals to 12. And this one here, the question wants us to find integral of 5 fx from 1 to 3. So first we can take out the constant here, take out 5, which is we want to integrate 1 3 fx dx. So do we have integrate fx dx from 1 to 3? Yes, we do. So that will be equals to 4. So 5 times 4 is equals to 20. Okay, so as simple as that. So let's see question B. We have integrate fx from 3 to 1. So from 3 to 1, that means, let's see the properties number 2 here. If kita terbalikkan the limit from a to b to a to b, okay, terbalikkan lah maksud saya. So the integral will be negative. So that means if you have integrate fx from 3 to 1, okay, we only have 1 to 3. And saya cakap tadi, this one has to be greater than this one. That means this will be equals to negative 1 3 fx dx. Do we have integral 1 to 3? Yes, we do. We have negative 4 here. Okay, so for question C here, we just substitute the value. We have integral of fx 1 3 is 4, so that will be 10 multiplied by 4 minus integrate gx from 1 to 3. We have 5 here, so that will be minus 5 times 5, so we have 15. Okay, so the last one, the question asks to find the integral of 3 fx from 1 to 8. We only have 1 to 3 and 3 to 8. So this is where you have to use properties number 5. Okay, we can separate the function here, the limit here we can separate, which is that will be 3 integrate 1 3 fx dx plus 3 integral of 3 8 fx dx. Okay, so this one has to be the same. Okay, the same limit. So which is you end up with 1 8 here, 1 8. So we will have 3, this one integral 1 3 is 4 plus 3 12. So the answer here will be 48. Okay, so that is your properties of definite integral. Okay, so let's continue into the next part, which is we are going to use technique of integral for finding definite integral. Okay, so the tips here is, if you want to do, we have integral by using substitution, partial fraction, and by part. So the tips here is, when you do the technique of integration, just ignore the limit first. Okay, when you do definite integral, ignore limit first. Ignore limit first. Okay, you don't have to substitute your limit. Just do as usual as you do your indefinite integral. Later, we will do our limit. Okay, so for this question asks integrate exponent 4x minus 2 from 0 to 2. Okay, so this one is basic integration. Okay, basic rules. So you don't have to do anything. You don't have to use substitution by part or whatever it is. So just use integration of exponent. Therefore, you will have, so integrate exponent 4x minus 2. We will have salin balik exponent 4x minus 2 divide by differentiate the power, which is 4, which is we are going to integrate from 0 to 2. Okay, so that is our limit. So we are going to substitute 2 first and then 0. So that will be E4 times 2 minus 2 over 4 minus E4 times 0 minus 2 over 4. So just press your calculator. You should get E6 over 4 minus E negative 2 over 4. Okay, nak simplify boleh, nak take out the 1 over 4 boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, or leave it just like that also can. Okay, so let's see question B. So you have integral of 2x cubed over square root 1 plus x power 4 from 0 to 1. First, we know that this is definite integral. Okay, so you make sure you remember to substitute your limit. Okay, alright, can we do basic rules here? Okay, as I mentioned in the previous class, the arrangement is like this. First, you have to consider your basic rules first, and then we consider our substitution, and then by part, and then barulah kita fikir pasal partial fraction. Okay, so for this question, obviously you cannot use your basic rule. Okay, so we go to the next technique, which is substitution. Can we do substitution? Okay, so macam saya cakap, if you have a fraction, we look at the denominator first. Okay, the denominator here. So are we going to let our u as square root 1 plus x power 4? Okay, kamu kena fikirlah, kalau kamu differentiate square root 1 plus x power 4, obviously you will still have square root dekat dalam du over dx kamu. So that will be complicated. Okay, so we only choose this one here, yang di dalam square root. Okay, so this one we have to use substitution. Okay, and remember, if you want to do definite integral, just leave the limit first. Just do your indefinite integral. So this one, we are going to ignore the limit first. So let u equals to 1 plus x power 4. So differentiate this, we have 4x cubed d over dx, 4x cubed. Okay, sorry, 4x cubed. So this one should be x cubed. Alright, so we have our du equals to 4x cubed dx. Okay, so as you can see from the question here, okay, kita tukar sikit soalan ni. This one can be written as integrate 1 over square root 1 plus x power 4 to x cubed dx. Okay, so what are we going to do is basically just find 2x cubed dx from this part here. So 4, we can separate our 2, so that will be du over 2 equals to 2x cubed dx. Ada yang buat dia letkan dx pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Okay, you can do that as well. Okay, kalau kamu letkan dx equals to, let's say you have dx is equals to du over 4x cubed pun boleh juga, and then you can just cancel out. But this method is actually easier for you. Okay, so we actually have our 2x cubed dx, which is this one we are going to replace with du over 2. So then we will end up with 1 over square root u du over 2. Okay, so that is our question. Just leave the limit first. Don't worry about the limit, just solve this first. Okay, so and then square root 1 over square root u du over 2. So we can take out the constant there, that will be 1 over 2. 1 over 2, integrate u power negative 1 over 2 du. So we have 1 over 2, u power 1 over 2, 1 over 2 plus c. Okay, remember if you do your indefinite integral, make sure to write plus c. So here we will have, so 1 over 2 we can cancel out. So we have u 1 over 2 plus c. So our u is 1 plus x power 4. Okay, so here the answer is square root 1 plus x power 4 plus c. Okay, that is the answer for indefinite integral, but the question asks for definite integral. So now we can substitute the limit. Okay, so we have integrate. The question is integrate 0 to 1 to x cubed over square root 1 plus x power 4 dx, which is we get the answer as this one here. So equals to square root 1 plus x power 4, which is integrate from 0 to 1. So here we will have integrate from 0 to 1. Okay, so we already have the answer. Now we just have to substitute the limit. So that will be square root 1 plus 1 power 4 minus square root 1 plus 0. So then you will have the answer square root 2. Kenapa ni? Square root 2 minus 1. And that will be your final answer. Okay. So again, if you want to use substitution, for definite integral, make sure just do indefinite integral. And then when you have your final answer with x, okay, in terms of x, your final answer in terms of x, so this will be your final answer here for square root 2x cubed over 2x cubed over 1 plus x power 4. So this will be your answer in terms of x. Then only we substitute the limit 0, 1. Okay, so we have another way to do this question by change our limit. Okay, changing our limit, which is you have u equals to 1 plus x power 4, and then you have to change this limit. This is actually your x. Okay, ini ialah x equals to 1, x equals to 0. So kamu tak boleh letak dekat sini sebagai 0, 1. Okay, daripada segi penulisan that will be wrong because this is in terms of u and this is your x, so that will be wrong. So untuk elakkan silly mistakes and kena tolak markah, so you don't have to do that, don't have to change the limit, just do your indefinite integral and then we substitute after you change your answer in terms of x. Okay, alright, so jangan risau, kita buat lagi soalan lain. We try another questions here. Okay, so question C, what are we going to do? Which method are we going to do? Can we do by using basic rules? Tak ada, jangan merepek. Ln to x bukan 1 over x. Okay, please remember. Can we use substitution? Nope, we only have one function, ln to x here. So the only way to do this is by using by part. Okay, so by part, remember to use LPAT. Okay, which one comes first? We only have ln to x here. Okay, ln to x ni satu benda, ln. Okay, kamu perlukan dua benda. So the other one is actually your dx. So this is your polynomial. Okay, so this is your polynomial. This is your ln. So which one comes first for you to choose your u? Obviously, ln. So we will choose u equals to ln to x and integral dv is equals to integral dx. Okay, the same thing as before. You don't have to worry about the limit first. Just do as you do your indefinite integral. Later only we substitute the limit. Okay, tak perlu susah-susah nak substitutekan 1 dengan e dekat sini. Tak perlu susah-susah. Okay, you don't have to do that. Just find your indefinite integral first with plus c, and then later only we sub our limit. Okay, so here differentiate, we get 1 over 2x 1 over 2x multiplied by 2, so that will be 1 over x. So here we get v, integrate dx or integrate 1, that will be x. Okay, so just use the formula. We have integrate v du equals to uv minus integrate v du. Betul ke? U dv. Saya pun confused lah. U dV. Okay. Terbalik lah. Terbalik. This one is U dV. This one is V du. Okay. Okay. Alright. So U dV is actually our question. So we are going to write integrate ln to x dx. Kenapa jadi macam tu? Dx. Okay. Equals to. Okay. So the formula is U times by V. So that will be x times by ln to x minus by integrate V du. So V is our x, du is our, sorry, this one I forget our dx here. So remember this part here should be your du as a subject. Okay, so that will be 1 over x dx. So here is 1 over x dx. Okay, just ignore the limit first, just do this as indefinite integral. So here we will have x ln to x. This one cancel out. Basically, we are going to integrate x, so that will be minus x plus c. Okay, so now we are going to take back our limit, which is we want to integrate from 1 to e. Ln to x dx is equals to x ln to x minus x. Okay, ignore the plus c lah, kita dah buat definite integral. So this one from 1 to e. So that will be exponent ln to e minus 1 ln 2 times 1 minus 1. Okay, and the final answer is, macam mana nak buat ni? Basically jawapan dia memang macam tu lah. Okay, you don't have to worry. Memang jawapan dia macam tu. E ln 2e minus ln 2 plus 1. Okay, so that will be the final answer. Okay, alright. So that is definite integral by using by part. Okay, just do as indefinite integral as usual, then only we substitute our limit. Okay, so let's see the last question here, question D, which is daripada sini pun kita tahu we are going to use apa? Use apa? Ya, betul. Partial fraction. Okay, so we have 1 over x squared plus 3x minus 4. So can we factorize x squared plus 3x minus 4? Okay, yep, we can factorize that. Okay, so this is actually integrate from 0 to 3, 1 over factorize x squared plus 3x minus 4. That will get us x 4 1 minus plus dx. So we know that we have to use partial fraction. That is the only way to solve this integral. So now we are going to take that partial fraction part. So we are going to decompose our partial fraction first. So 1 over x minus 1, x plus 4. Okay, so both of these are linear factors. So that will be a over x minus 1 plus b over x plus 4. Okay, again, if you don't know how to do this, please refer back to the video from chapter 6 polynomial last year. Okay, so we are going to find our constant a and b. So here will be a x plus 4 plus b x minus 1. Okay, so we are going to let when x equals to 1 and as well when x equals to negative 4. Okay, so here we will have 1 equals to, substitute your 1 into the function here, this will automatically be 0. So here will be a 1 plus 4. So we have our 5a equals to 1. We end up with a equals to 1 over 5. And here we substitute our negative 4. So that will be b negative 4 minus 1. So we have negative 5b 1. So your b is equals to negative 1 over 5. So let's write back our partial fraction as a whole. So that will be x minus 1, x plus 4 equals to 1 over 5, x minus 1 minus, okay, minus sebab b kita minus kat sini, minus 1 over 5, x plus 4. Okay, so that is our answer for partial fraction. So you don't want to find the partial fraction only, you want to integrate. So we integrate here. That means we have to integrate this one here. Okay, so I am going to do straight with the definite integral. Sebab very simple. Okay, tak perlu substitution, tak perlu tukar limit. So we are going to just straight integrate from 0 to 3 for 1 over x minus 1 x plus 4 dx. So here that means we are going to integrate from 0 to 3 1 over 5 x minus 1 minus 1 over 5 x plus 4 dx. Nak integrate kan satu-satu dekat sini from 0 to 3, from 0 to 3 pun tak ada masalah. Okay, pun boleh. Alright, so now here that will be equals to a constant 1 over 5. Integrate 1 over x minus 1, you will get, okay, actually we can factorize 1 over 5 terus kat sini. Okay, kita factorizekan terus lah. So integrate 1 over x minus 1, you get ln modulus x minus 1. And here we get ln x plus 4. Okay, we want to integrate from 0 to 3. Alright, so now we are going to substitute the limit. We have 1 over 5 ln 3 minus 1, that will be 2, modulus 2. Modulus 2 ialah 2 lah. Okay, sebab 2 memang positif kan. So minus ln 7. Okay, that's it. That's one thing. So minus this part here. Okay, substitute 3 into the whole thing, minus 0, substitute into the whole thing here. So minus ln 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is negative 1, but this is modulus, so we will take positive 1. Okay, minus ln 0 plus 4, we have 4. Okay, so your final answer should be like this. Okay, 1 over 5. Here is ln 2 minus ln 7. This one is 0 ln 4. Okay, you can leave your answer as it is, but we can still simplify our answer. Remember your properties of log. When we have log A plus ln B, that will be equals to ln A times B. Okay, so we can simplify our answer here, 1 over 5. So we will have ln, kalau tolak maksudnya bahagi. Okay, so divided by 2. Ln 2 divided by, apa saya tulis ni? Ln di luar. So 2 divided by 7. Kalau plus maksudnya darab, so darab di atas 4. Okay, so our answer can be written as 1 over 5 ln 8 over 7. Okay, ataupun kalau kamu tekan calculator terus daripada sini, tekan calculator terus daripada sini, you should get the answer as 0.0267. Okay, semua boleh. Okay, this one is correct, this one is correct, this one is correct. Okay, but remember, if the question said give your answer in the simplified form ataupun give your answer in exact form, so you have to give your answer like this. Okay, kalau soalan kata give your answer in 3 decimal places, so kena jawapan macam ni. So please read the questions carefully. Okay, alright, so that is all for definite integral by using few techniques of integration. We are going to continue into the next topic. Bye bye.